while his driver and Hits sustained injuries. Several vehicles in the convoy were also damaged. The House deeply mourns the brave operative who paid the supreme price in the line of duty and extend heartfelt condolences to their families, the relevant security agencies, and the good people of Niger State. They also prayed for the speedy recovery of those injured and called on the nation's security agencies to conduct a thorough investigation into the attack to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to justice and such incidents do not recur. Reiterating its commitment to tackling insecurity, the House pledged to provide all necessary legislative support to the executive and relevant security agencies in the ongoing national effort to eradicate terrorism, banditry, and other reforms of criminality threatening Nigeria's peace and stability. The Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed November 28 for the delivery of judgment in the terrorism case brought against the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Justice James Omotosho announced the date while ruling on the matter after Kanu failed to open his defense, having exhausted the 6 days allocated to him by the court to present his case. Meanwhile, Kanu, according to report earlier today, made a motion challenging his trial on the grounds that terrorism was no longer an offense in Nigeria. Kanu maintained that there was no case against him and urged the court to dismiss the charges and allow him to go home. The new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, says it will hold its primary election December 13th, year 2025, where its candidate for the 2026 governorship election will be chosen. The state chairman of the party, Mr. Tosin Odeyemi, today made this announcement in a statement today in Osogbo, the state capital. Mr. Odeyemi, who said arrangements had been made for a successful primary election, declared that the NNPP will not just participate at the next governorship poll, but would work hard to emerge victorious at the election. Speaking further on the NNPP's chances, Odeyemi said the party is a new bride in Osun, as it is harvesting from the present crisis in the ruling People's Democratic Party and the sharp division within the All Progressive Congress APC due to the allegation of planned imposition of a candidate. Nigerians have been advised to remain united, an indivisible entity, irrespective of current allegations from the Western world. The chief imam of Anwaru Islam, Sheikh Muhammad Thani Abayomi Abdurrasak, gave the advice while delivering sermon during today's Jummah service at Anwaru Islam Central Mosque in Washington State, describing Islam as source of peace, while seeking peace is a direct connection with Allah. He said, "It is a total misconception for the world to see Muslims as peace or people of violence," noting that Islam promotes peace through internal spiritual tranquility, external harmony, justice, and compassion for all creations. The Islamic cleric condemned the allegations of Christian genocide by Donald Trump of America as baseless and insincerity of the highest order. He reiterated that the primary principle in Islam is peace. Islam emphasizes on peace in interaction with all Muslims and non-Muslims in a society. Sheikh Abdurrasak, however, prayed for Nigerian freedom of violence and terrorism. You are listening to Ayekooto 88.3fm in Washington State. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you for staying with us. The national news continues. The Chief Judge of Oyo State, Honorable Justice Iyabo Jeremiah, on Thursday facilitated the release of 83 inmates from the Correctional Center in Oyo Town. The Chief Judge, according to a report today, was represented during the visit by Justice Ladira Kritola, Speaking on behalf of the Chief Judge, Justice Ayekooto explained that the visit was part of the Chief Judge's statutory responsibility to review the cases of inmates who had been in custody for prolonged periods, in some instances beyond what is considered reasonable. He advised the freed inmates to see their release as an opportunity to start afresh, urging them to embrace positive change and personal development. In his remarks, the Controller of Correctional Facilities in Oyo State, Mr. Dari Opadeji, represented by Kayode Odewumi, expressed gratitude for the Chief Judge's intervention. He noted that the release of the 83 inmates will help decongest the facility and improve administration. A day-old baby was found dead inside Aiba River Kuti area in Washington State early this morning. Some residents of the area who preferred anonymity informed Ayekooto 88.3fm reporter that a victim of unwanted pregnancy might have dumped the female infant inside the river. However, a commercial motorcycle rider, Mr. Femi Jackson, also known as Ayekooto, advised young ladies to avoid premarital sex to prevent unwanted pregnancies that could lead to such an ugly incident of dumping baby inside the river. Former Nigeria's ambassador to Canada and former secretary to the Ekiti State government, Ambassador Dari Bejide, has emerged governorship candidate of African Democratic Congress (ADC) for the 2026 Ekiti governorship election. Announcing the result today, the chairman of the ADC Governorship Primary Election Committee, Senator Patricia Akwashiki, described the exercise as peaceful, transparent, and largely credible. Akwashiki, however, disclosed that results from Emure, Ilejemeje, and Oye local government areas were cancelled due to identified irregularities during the voting process. Vejide, according to him, clinched the party's ticket after securing 15,466 votes to defeat 4 other aspirants in a killing contested primary election held across the 16 local government areas of the state on Thursday. Former Deputy Governor Professor Olushola Eleka came second with 12,003 votes, while Femi Adebite pulled 9,141 votes. Emmanuel Fayoshe and Ayodele Adeshua scored 2,865 and 135 votes, respectively. That's the end of the national news on Ayekooto 88.3fm, Washington State. Now, listen to this important information from Ayekooto 88.3fm. Dear listener, Nigeria is a diverse country with people of different faiths and culture. Let's see our diversity as a strength and not a weakness. Let there be unity in our diversity. The news was compiled by Zainab Oyekan and edited by Dauda Hamid. For any breaking news in your area or vicinity, you can call us on these numbers: 0814 626 9214 or 0805 680 9814. I am Zainab Oyekan. Good evening and thank you.